I think it's pretty fair to say that Madden has had a lot of great covers over the past few years. You know, like certain legends, best players in the league, multiple players at once that played against each other in the Super Bowl, stuff like that. You know, Calvin Johnson, Tom Brady, pretty much all these players who have just like been super worthy of it, like Michael Vick, who's probably like the best Madden player of all time, and then some guys that didn't really deserve it at all. But essentially, what this is going to be is my guesses for like the top 5 players that could be on the Madden cover this coming year. It's not like solidified or anything at all. It's just my guesses of best players that could do it. So yeah, let's get into it. So first is my honorable mention. It goes to Ezekiel Elliott. He was the Rookie of the Year just 2 years ago. He didn't play every game last season, but I mean, the guy's a beast and on one of the most popular teams in the NFL. So I think it makes a little sense for a young star like him to be on the cover, but we'll see. Let's go into number 5. The next one is going to be Patrick Peterson. He's widely regarded as the best cornerback in the league, at least by me. So, I mean, obviously he should be on the cover. I bought his jersey for a reason. Yeah, the guy's a total beast. He's been known as the best cornerback in the league for a number of years now, along with Richard Sherman and Jalen Ramsey now. Now for number 3, which is going to be another solid player, my roommate John is going to be taking over. Side note, he knows nothing about the NFL pretty much, so we'll see how he does here.
Alright, so I'm doing Le'Veon Bell. You know, he runs the ball pretty well. He gets hit, but you know, he keeps on running. When you get hit, you get up and you keep on moving. No, he's pretty good. I mean, he's not a soccer player, but you know, still pretty good for a football player. He runs fast, runs hard, plays for probably the most disgraceful team.
Is that all you got?
I don't know what else to talk about. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my family watching back home. You know.
That's enough out of you. Next up, we have Jalen Ramsey. He was pretty solid last year. I'm kind of being biased here. He was amazing last year. The guy was locked down. Like, if he stays like this, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. So I completely think he should be on the cover of Madden. The Jags finally went to the AFC Championship game and the playoffs. So I mean, hey, give it to him. Next up, we have Antonio Brown. He's literally been the best receiver in the league since Calvin Johnson pretty much started going on the downward years of his career. Really, there's not much else to say. He's one of the best players in the entire NFL, so it makes sense for him to have the cover. We'll see if it happens, but I think there's a pretty good shot of him getting it. Next up, we have the Offensive Player of the Year, Todd Gurley. The guy absolutely destroyed every defense he went up against, so... and being in LA, there's a pretty solid chance that he'll get the cover just because he's a young star for one in a wide market, and then just, you know, amazing overall in the NFL as well. So I think he probably has the second best shot, but the person with the best shot is going to be my number 1 choice for the Madden 19 cover is Carson Wentz. Before he went down last season with a torn ACL or MCL, whatever, a torn knee, he was pretty much the best player in the league. I think a lot of people would agree that he probably would have won the MVP over Tom Brady had he played the whole year, and I'm a Pats fan and I'm saying that, so obviously the guy did pretty well. Yeah, he probably has the best shot. The Philadelphia Eagles just won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was with Nick Foles, but if it wasn't for Carson Wentz, they wouldn't have gotten there in the first place. But yeah, that's my number 1 choice for the Madden cover. Yeah, if you guys have any other choices, comment them down below. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next upload.